As Kalpe is ready to bowl to Kumble. And Kumble strokes it firmly. That Jayasuriya picking up at mid-on. Yes, Kalpe to Kumble. And Kumble can't beat Guru Singh. Tension getting into this game. High tension. Kumble. As Kalpake bowls. And again unable to get him away. The score still 189 for 8. And the last 2 balls of the over, last 3 balls over, Tilakarata moves out of the silly point position, goes into cover as Kalpake bowls again and he's down the leg side flicker. They look for a single, but Guru Singh is in quickly. And a great roar of approval from the crowd, as you can see.
Very intelligent bowling by Kalpake. He's kept it right on the sticks. And the batsmen have found it difficult to get him away. So it's really good bowling here, and Sri Lanka will be hoping to just keep it tight. The Indians a little bit worried at this stage because with every ball the run rate keeps rising, and it's going to make their task all the more difficult.
And Tilakarata now dropping to the sweeper position in the extra cover boundary as Kalpake bowls. And again, Kumble unable to time that ball. 5 balls bowled in this over. This is the 47th over of the innings. Here's Kalpake to Kumble, and Kumble down driving, and it's there. He get 1. Tilakarata is behind him. They get 2, and that's about it. So 2 in that over. Very good over there from Kalpake. Kumble goes to 9, and after 47 overs, India are 191 for 8.
The stage is set for a really nail-biting finish.
So it's Aravinda to Chauhan. 5 fielders on the leg side, 4 on the off. Confident bowls. Chauhan gently forward. It's a very, very tense situation. As De Silva comes in, bowls. Chauhan is down the wicket, but can't do anything with it. 2 balls gone. Wide mid-on, deep mid-on, a mid-wicket and a backward square leg on the boundary. And this is swung, but just a 1 run. They look for 2, and there comes Guru Singh's throw, but it's not a good one. Kalpake's throw, it's not a good one. So they get to 2 very easily. 193 for 8. And nerves of steel required. Azharuddin looking very nervous as Aravinda bowls to Chauhan. Chauhan's down the wicket driving. They look for 1, they look for 2, and they'll have to hurry. Umpire Patrina says not out. It looked very close from here. Kumble scrambling his way back to the batting crease. The non-strikers in. So 10 runs needed off 14 balls.
And here it is again. Well, I think the batsman just made it in. There's a desperate dive for the crease, and I think he's jigged.
4 runs off this over. 4 bowled. Silva again. Yes, Chauhan very correctly forward in. That's the end of the 48th over. So the equation showing 10 runs required in 12 balls. So this match going to the wire. And that's Kalpage to Kumble. Kumble not timing that. Ten in 11. That's what the equation says. Here's Kalpage. Kumble. Kumble is down the wicket, but not able to time it again. Kumble is a very risky player, Michael.
Yeah,
for a man of his height.
He's a very risky player, but I think Kalpage is bowling extremely well. He's keeping the ball right up there in the block hole, and Kumble is finding it very difficult to get away.
And it's driven firmly. But again, just a one. So 9 in 10 the equation now. 9 in 9. Chauhan, the new batsman. 196 for 8. And he's gone. He's gone. Chauhan hit a full toss straight back to Kalpage. India have lost their 9th wicket at 196. Chauhan caught and bowled Kalpage for 4.
Well, that's quite amazing what can happen in situations like this. And that was a full toss which Chauhan tried to hit, but only managed to hit it straight back to Jayasuriya, and India have lost their 9th wicket.
இந்திய அணி தமது 9வது விக்கெட்டினை இழந்திருக்கிறார்கள். சௌஹான் இப்போது ஆட்டமிழந்திருக்கிறார். கல்பகே வீசிய பந்து வீச்சை அவரிடமே அடித்து இப்போது சௌஹான் ஆட்டமிழந்திருக்கிறார். 4 ஓட்டங்களுடன் இந்திய அணி 49வது ஓவரில் தனது 9வது விக்கெட்டினை இழக்கிறது. 196 ஓட்டங்களுக்கு வெற்றி பெறுவதற்கு இன்னும் 9 ஓட்டங்கள் மாத்திரமே இருக்கின்றன.
And there we have another look at it. Full toss driven straight down to Kalpage. And one of the safest pairs of hands in the Sri Lankan side grabs hold of that catch. There we see it again. And the crowd roaring its support.
I don't know whether you realize, Neil, that India were 175 for 4 and they are now 196 for 9.
Here's Kalpage to Srinath. Pushes it back. .196 for 9. Here's Kalpage to Srinath. And it goes for a leg by, which would have been very silly because that's the last ball of the over and he would have been on strike. So that's the end of Kalpage's over. The end of his bowling for the match, because his figures now are 6 overs, no majors, 22 runs for 2 wickets, and to bowl the 50th and most vital over the innings, it will probably be Aravinda De Silva. Backward square leg on the boundary, wide, long on, and as he bowls to Kumble. Kumble is down, looking for the run, but he can't make it. Just the one ball bowled. 196 for 9. And the support Aravinda to Kumble, pushes it to Kumble, is on LBW and he's been given out. And that is the end of the international. Kumble, LBW, Aravinda de Silva for 10. India are all out for 196. Sri Lanka have won by 9 runs. A thrilling match. And it's Elil for his commencing panel.
இலங்கை அணி இந்த இரண்டாவது ஒருநாள் சர்வதேச போட்டியிலே இப்போது வெற்றி பெற்றிருக்கிறது. இறுதி ஆட்டக்காரர் சௌஹான் LBW முறையிலே அரவிந்த் டி சில்வாவின் பந்துவீச்சில் ஆட்டமிழந்ததை தொடர்ந்து இந்த போட்டியிலே இலங்கை அணி 9 ஓட்டங்களினால் வெற்றி பெற்றிருக்கிறது. இலங்கை அணிக்கு 9 ஓட்டங்களினால் இந்த இரண்டாவது டெஸ்ட் போட்டியிலே வெற்றி கிடைத்திருக்கின்றது. இறுதி ஓவரை வீசிய அரவிந்த் டி சில்வா மிகவும் சிறப்பாக பந்து வீசினார். இதோ அவர் ஆட்டமிழந்த முறையை காணலாம். அவரது பின்னங்காலிலே பந்து பட்டதை காண முடிகிறது. எனவே அவரது ஆட்டமிழந்ததாக அறிவிக்கப்படுகிறது. எனவே இலங்கை அணி இந்த போட்டியிலே 9 ஓட்டங்களினால் வெற்றி பெற்றிருக்கிறது. மைக்.
Well, there are jubilant scenes here at the Ketarama Stadium with the whole stadium erupting. A lot of bottles I see being thrown onto the field. They're all thrilled with this Sri Lanka victory, and Sri Lanka deserve it. They've come back from an almost impossible position, and as I said, it was almost a reverse of what happened in the first one day when Sri Lanka, being in an excellent position to win, lost a number of wickets and eventually lost by 1 run in the last over. And here again India have lost in the last over by 8 runs, and it's really been a magnificent day's cricket.
It is a scene of utter bedlam at the moment at the Ketarama Stadium. There are people all over the place. But Sri Lanka have won a victory which looked very unlikely at one stage. A victory by 8 runs. And I've just been informed that India have lost their last 8 wickets for 44 runs. And that's the Indian scoreboard. And Chisti, yes?
Well, that was a tremendous win, Neil. Congratulations to Sri Lanka, to Ranatunga and his men. What a great game. In the last over, India beaten when at one time they looked like coasting along rather merrily. Well played, Sri Lanka.
Thank you, Chisti. Well, as you look at the scoreboard, you can see that Prabhakar 86, Azharuddin 62 were the main contributors to the Indian total. Nobody else really got in long enough to make any runs. 196 was the total that they ended up with, having at one stage been 170 for 3 wickets. So 26 runs and 7 wickets have fallen. A tremendous achievement. One in which the Indians would probably blame themselves for, because there were a few indiscreet shots played by some of the batsmen. Perhaps the tension getting to them. The Sri Lankans kept their heads. So there was a stage when we felt that Sri Lanka was letting it go out of control. Then there you see the bowling figures. Pramod Wickramasinghe, a very economical 3 for 34. Further down the line, Muralidharan 1 for 48, but it does not really 1 for 38. It doesn't really tell you what he actually did. Of the 38, 15 came in 1 over of Azharuddin, and the rest of the time he had the batsman in trouble against his spin. Jayasuriya and Kalpage chipping in with 2 wickets each at vital stages, and the spinners were left with having to bowl right through the last 15 overs or so. So altogether a very good performance by Sri Lanka, and this will certainly make the 3rd one-day international an interesting one and one in which lots of Sri Lankan spectators will be going to Morocco to witness. And now it will be Elil for his summery in Tamil.
தேங்க்யூ நீல். இலங்கை இந்திய அணிகளுக்கு இடையிலான இந்த இரண்டாவது ஒருநாள் சர்வதேச போட்டியிலே இலங்கை அணி மிகச் சிறப்பான 9 ஓட்டத்தினால் வெற்றி